Hey guys, alright, today was the first day of school in this county, so it was a pretty interesting day. Um, Before I get into that, I just want to say happy belated birthday to Timmy Green, the Magooter Messenger's secret weapon this year, because he's going places, and Daniel isn't, Corey isn't, but Timmy is. Alright, anyway, uh, first day of school today, got on, when I went in, just walked around with this one kid I met from orientation, uh, and then went to first period, um, and it's world history with Auntie Death Barn, because in this school we think we're all one big family, so we go by Auntie, Uncle, and Nana. We call our principal Nana Jackson. She's so nice. She's like, take Mr. Evans, multiply him by 500 and add 2 to that. That's how nice Miss, or Nana Jackson is. Alright, so first period, I'm in world history. In Virginia, you're supposed to take world history in ninth grade. So I'm in a class full of ninth graders. It's like full of Daniel Weintraub. They're like really tiny. But then there's one Charlie Dorman big kid who sits next to me. His name is Trent or Bryce or something. So I'm in first period. It went by pretty fast. It's the actual class is like 104 minutes long because we only go to 4 classes a day, but it seemed to go by pretty fast. We made a timeline of ourselves and stuff. It was really fun actually. And so after those 104 minutes, I went to AP Calculus, AB, and with Dr. Farmer. That's kind of ironic because we have a doctor and a farmer. I don't know how that goes together. But, anyways, I'm in his class. We sit by 3 rows, like 3 rows in each desk. So I'm sitting here, and then Korean, behind me Korean, in front of me Korean, and these aren't just like Koreans like Lauren Koreans. These are like just landed on from a plane from Korea Koreans, right? And they're so Asian they still have to take AP Calc. So they're talking Korean this whole 94 minutes, and so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be pretty fluent in Korean by the end of the year. Like Anyang Aseo, yeah, I learned that and some other things which is inappropriate. And so that was all right. Uh, Calculus was pretty easy the first day. Uh, and then we after that I went to I didn't even know this, but after the bell rang, the teacher was like, "All right, go to lunch." And I'm like, I didn't know I had lunch this period. So lunch sucked. Like we have mixed lunches, like Magooter I guess now, and I couldn't tell where the juniors were. So this whole time I'm sitting and talking, and these people turn out to be freshmen. So I'm like, gotta get out. So, but anyway, I spent the first day at lunch with freshmen. Blown. So now I'm going to, after lunch, I'm going to English. Fifth period. Uh, English, my teacher, I can't even start to tell you how amazing he is. We get in class, first thing we asked him what he did for summer, and he goes, quote, "I went to Amsterdam, enough said," end quote. This guy's a beast, and he doesn't really like Eminem, but he thinks he deserves someone to give him head every night. I don't know. And he told us a story about how him and his brother accidentally lit a kid on fire when he was in 8th grade. That was that was funny. And then we watch movies in his class every day. That's great. And uh, he's like 5'5", like Daniel, and but he's like really strong. This guy bench presses like I think like 480 or something, and so that class was all right. I mean, the people there were kind of weird. There was one girl. The only girl I talked to, she looked like Emma Watson, except with blonde hair. And she was kind of weird too. She looked like the girl from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. With like once when the dumber one, I think Zack goes to summer school, and then he meets this really shy girl who always has a bag over her head. That's what she looked like. And then so after fifth period, which was like 96 minutes long or something, because we only go 4 classes a day, like I said. I went to newspaper. Alright, newspaper. This is where it all comes together. Right. Those previous 3 classes, I saw like one junior the whole time. Newspaper, like half the people there are or not Jew. I was about to say Jewish, juniors. Half the people are juniors. So take the Magruder staff, multiply that by 3, that, and then I'm gonna say add 4. Add 4 to that. Alright, that's how many people are in the staff at McLean High School. So we actually got a new room, a new office area. So Nana Jackson, our principal, decided to buy us a bunch of paint, like different neon pink, green colors, and paintbrushes. And so tomorrow, or when you guys are watching this today, we're gonna be painting that whole room with whatever we want, like on the walls, like anything. We could like we could like if Alex was there, if Alex Muller was there, he would go crazy. There would be penises all over the wall. It would be amazing. And so, and we also have like newspaper staff shirts, and tomorrow they're passing it around and saying if write your nickname and number. So I gotta think of a nickname. I already got my number, and you guys probably know what it is already. Starts with 6. Alright, so yeah, so there's a lot of cool people in newspaper, but then there's really some weird people too. Yeah, a lot of weird people. But there was also, all the juniors were nice, except 2, but they were Red Sox fans, and I was like, hey, I'm a diehard O's fan, and then he just didn't talk to me. That's why the Red Sox aren't going to the playoffs this year. So that was the end of the day. It went by really fast. So basically, the day sucked because I had lunch with freshmen. I didn't meet much juniors. I talked to like 4 juniors the whole time, and I haven't met a single guy junior yet to like talk about sports with or something, because they're all girls, and all they talked about was field hockey or hockey, whatever. So yeah, you got to get that under control. But tomorrow or today, when you're watching this, I have my other classes, my other half, and so then I have law, sports management, and something else, chemistry, and then I go to newspaper again, because you go to 7th period every day. So that's gonna be like the second days of every schedule is gonna be like really easy, and the first day is really hard. So I'm looking forward to that kind of. But anyway, if I don't make any friends, I'm thinking I move back, or since we didn't sell our old house, I just stay in my old house for senior year and come to Magruder and live on my own. It'll be like a introduction into college or something. So that I'm still asking my parents if I can do that. So on Facebook, I got on, it was like class of 2012 picnic, and it was on Thursday. And from 12 to 3, I'm like, how can they have it on a school day during school time? And then I realized, you guys don't have school, but I do. Which is stupid, because there's a lot of Jewish people in my school, and we have a Jewish holiday, and we should recognize that, because obviously Jewish people are great people. I know from prior experience, I guess. Okay, what else is there? Shout out to Brian Bricker. Feels like me and him are the only Asher Roth fans left on this earth. Shout out to Reese for being 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 vulnerable to hazing. Shout out to myself for beasting at that interview Friday. I know you guys were surprised, Kayla and Daniel. You probably thought I was gonna go in there and ruin it for you and like be like, "Ha, Mr. Evans, you're ghetto" or something. But no. Shout out to the rest of the staff. Corey, shout out to Corey. He looks like Pierce Brosnan or whatever his name was, the James Bond guy. Now with his haircut. Um, Congrats to finding a float house. I think we found a float house, right? Who else? Jasmine. Hi. Uh, and Jasmine bite me. And then what else? Who else? Who else? I think this is over 10 minutes right now, so I'm just gonna stop. I'll see you guys later. Bye.